Well, let me tell you something, brother.
Snort, snort, snort.
Code. Drip.
Snort, snort.
I got the drip. Go. I don't have time for that shit. I have a life. Saraiko, see, here's the thing. See, people are getting the wrong impression. Here's what Saraiko just said. Baldur's Gate 3 is objectively great. It won the players' vote, too. If you turn out to dislike it, that's a you thing. The majority of people won't turn out to be wrong or told you for liking it. No shit. It's called an opinion. The reason I didn't play Baldur's Gate 3 was not because I didn't think I would like it. I've explained this a million times to you guys, but no one listens, okay? The reason I didn't play Baldur's Gate 3 is because it came out in August, right when all the other fall releases were coming out, and I was finishing up an insane amount of lengthy RPGs. Do you remember how many RPGs I was playing at that time? Zelda, Final Fantasy 16, and I swear there was a third. I can't even remember the third one right now. But I was finishing 3, and then Starfield was coming out. So with all those there, I was like, how on earth do you expect me to play a 100-hour RPG right now? The problem is, I'm a variety streamer. It's not that this game, all right, is a bad game. It's that this game does not fit the format of a variety streamer. It fits the format of someone who sits there and just plays one game endlessly, which doesn't work for me. My audience wouldn't even like that because my audience is a diverse audience that likes different things. Today, there'll be people watching Warzone, and then there'll be a different crowd tonight for Like a Dragon Gaiden. There'll be a different crowd for my React show. There'll be a different crowd for Baldur's Gate 3, and there'll be a different crowd for Street Fighter 6. There will be some crossover, but you have to understand between those 5 streams, there's probably 1,000 different people who'll be watching. That's not an exaggeration. Okay? If I just sit here and I only play Baldur's Gate 3, I'll get the same couple hundred people the entire stream, and that's it, and everyone else will complain, why'd you forget us? Right? That's the secret to my success. 15 years in the business, why do you think I'm still here and I still have a fan base that likes my content and feels it's pertinent? Because I'm a variety streamer. I play everything so I can appeal to a bigger, wider viewer base. If I just played one genre of game constantly, I would have been gone years ago. I would have been completely outdated and no one would have given a shit about me ever again. All right? And that's happened. A lot of content creators, they're one game specialists and they fade into obscurity, right? For me, I'm still here because the formula works, okay? So a game like Baldur's Gate 3 that requires 100 hours, how I explained it was if I played it in August, I can't play it as the only game. There's Starfield coming out. There's Lies of P coming out. There's this coming out. There's that coming out. So if I play it once or twice a week, 6 hours a week for an RPG that's 100 hours, how long is it going to take me to beat? 7 months? Who's going to stick around for that? That's the same exact situation that happened with Divinity 2. And that's how I explained it. I said, we don't have time to focus on it now. We have to wait. Let's wait till a time when we have more time to focus on it, more time to play it. It could be the featured game, right? And a time when it's more pertinent. You want to know when it's more pertinent? Right now. Because it's the end of the year, and if I'm going to truly do a Game of the Year awards, I should probably play the game that everyone is claiming is the best game of the year. Should I not? So now's the time. I never said, oh, I'm not going to like it. Like, I don't even know where you're getting that from. In fact, I like RPGs. They're one of my favorite genres. I grew up playing them, for God's sakes, and they're some of my favorite games of all time. What makes you think I'm not going to like the game? Right? What I'll tell you, though, is the insane amount of hype that this game has gotten because people just keep saying so many good things about it. It better be good. It better not be a case where all of you bought into hype and you all got, you know, completely fooled for a game that's, maybe good, but not necessarily best in class. Everyone's saying this is best in class. You better fucking show me why. Not kiss the game's butt for 4 months and then when I play it, oh, you see, well, you don't like it because you didn't play it 4 months ago. No, a good game is good forever. So fuck off with your excuses already. The fact that people even said that in my chat proves that they're nervous. It proves that they're nervous that the game isn't as good as they've hyped it up to be, and now someone's going to call them out matter-of-factly for it, and they're going to look like jackasses. So maybe you shouldn't overhype a game if it ain't that good. I'm just saying. But maybe if it is good, now your game will shine. So let's find out starting Monday. Okay? Very good. But in truth, it's all opinions, right? Who cares? If I don't like the game, that doesn't mean it's not a good game. It just means it's not my cup of tea. You have to understand there's not a black or white situation in life. Just because darksydephil likes or doesn't like a game doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad game. Listen, I don't like Fortnite. That doesn't mean it's a terrible game. You can enjoy it. Go for it. Enjoy whatever you want. I'm not here to tell you otherwise. I'm telling you what my personal likes and dislikes are. That's the whole point, right? Oh, you just got a haircut? Congrats, Jade. I did too. Oh, mine was 2 days ago, right? Okay. Okay. See, you get a mix. The game is massively overrated. Not a bad game, but nothing legendary like people make it out to be. Then you get someone who says, oh, the crowd probably won't be there because it's 4 months old. Wrong. Wrong. If this game is as hype as it is, it doesn't matter when I play it. It doesn't matter. If it's best in class, it doesn't fucking matter. Do you understand what I'm saying? If it truly is as good as people said it is, it won't matter when I play it. Only if it's not true, and it was only based on hype that people liked it, would the timing matter. So, bullshit. Your reasoning does not stand up. It's bullshit, and I'm not accepting that as an excuse or a reason for anything. It's not. That's an excuse. Bullshit. You don't get to say use that. No. Come up with something better. All right. Yikes. Okay. No. Okay, I just want to make sure I was refreshing everything. Okay, we're good. For now, we're good. Okay. All right. I will keep an open mind. I'm good at that. There's been so many games over the years. Because again, remember, I've been here for 15 years, right? I've seen everything at this point. There's been games that get hyped like crazy. And I go into it and I play it and I'm like, what the fuck? This game is not nearly as good as everyone says. This is obviously a game that only was popular because of hype or someone played it or, you know, it's one of those virally popular bullshit games. And, you know, sometimes you'll see merits, sometimes you won't. But for the most part, I understand an overhyped game versus a game that deserves it. There's been games, like I've always admitted, with Minecraft, I was dead wrong. So many people liked Minecraft. So many people hyped Minecraft. So many people said Minecraft, Minecraft, Minecraft. And it drove me nuts. Because I had no interest in Minecraft. It didn't look good to me. The premise of survival in a pixelated world didn't appeal to me. I didn't want to build. None of that sounded good to me. And then eventually, after years of shitting on Minecraft, I actually played it for myself. And when I finally played it for myself, I was like, this is fucking good. Like, this game is legitimately good. It's my fault for being so pig-headed and ignorant and obstinate for years that I never tried it. And then when I finally played it, I was like, this game is significantly good. I totally get why people like this game. Because you can play it in so many different ways. It's survival, but it's also artistic. But also you can do co-op with friends. And then seeing the random generation of the world and how neat that was and everything. It's like, I'm an idiot for not listening, right? And that was a big eye-opener for me at that point. When I remember that whole year. We played for like a year. We played Minecraft regularly. And I had a great time with that. And I think that really made me change a lot because of that. Okay? And now I approach things with an open mind. So if you tell me something is good, I believe you. I didn't disbelieve when people said Baldur's Gate 3 was good. I just said it's not fitting my format of content right now because I knew the fall was going to be too busy with too many other games. Now we have an opportunity to try it. It's just one game of the year. If you want to talk about a more pertinent time to play it, now would be the time. We're doing it. All right? So understand that. Understand that it's not a matter of, oh, he's going to crap on it, or, oh, he might not like it. Even if I don't like it, it doesn't mean it's a bad game. That's fine. It just means I was right about my suspicions that it wouldn't work for me or my format. But we'll see. We'll see starting Monday. All right? Shout out to the Friendly Gremlin, who became a member this morning. Thank you to the Friendly Gremlin for the membership. Appreciate that. Okay. I'm glad you are enjoying RoboCop Rogue City No Sleep Real Vibes. I do think that it's a game that came out of nowhere. It's great. I'm really enjoying it. Oh my god, excuse me. I'm burping like crazy this morning. What is happening? Okay. A lot of people think I'm going to hate Baldur's Gate. I don't know. I don't know why you think that, but let's find out. Again, I'm someone who has very much stayed away. I don't want to be spoiled. I don't want to know everything about a game. Even when people telling me this stuff about, oh, it's the best RPG ever, I've literally avoided everything on purpose. So now when I play it, I'll be able to judge it fairly. It won't just be, oh, Phil already knows everything about the game and has a million preconceived notions about it. I've stayed away. I want nothing to do with that. I just want to play it and experience it an honest first time on Monday and moving forward and see if we like it or not. If I like it, if you like it, if we like it as a game for these streams or not, we'll find out. We're going to find out one way or the other. Don't expect it to be the best game ever. Then why do people say that? I didn't say that. You gotta understand, I'm not saying that. Everyone else has. It's one game of the year. Literally, the genre-defining game. Every other RPG must follow the archetype that Baldur's Gate 3 has created. I didn't say those things. Why do people say that? Mr. Game Master says he's enjoying the Avatar game and he's glad Ubisoft Plus exists so he doesn't have to pay full price. I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad to hear that you're following suit with what I did with Assassin's Creed Mirage. Sounds good. The best comparison is that Baldur's Gate 3 is kind of like how Witcher 3 was in 2015. Well, if you remember my Witcher 3 playthrough, okay, I hated the combat. I really did. I thought that the combat was simplistic, but then they added a bunch of unnecessary bullshit to it to make it sound like it was complex, when in reality it wasn't. It was just not a very good combat system. I didn't enjoy it. But everything else about the game I loved. The graphics, the world building, the amazing amount of side quests that had meaning to them and felt like they were part of its own story. The main plot was good. Like, all of that was great. The one thing I didn't like was the combat. I thought it sucked. But everything else I loved, and I agree that it was one of the best games of the year. Will I stop enjoying it if there's not a lot of engagement or support? Well, let me ask you this question back to you, Fed Roger. Okay, when you go to work, all right, you go to your job, all right, and you go there, and you work all day, right? And at the end of the day, literally no one says a word to you about how you did, and you receive no pay for it. So how would that make you feel? Happy to go back tomorrow? So tomorrow I put in another 8 hours, and no one tells me how I did, and I don't get paid for it. Right? You have to understand, this is both my hobby and my job. So if I have a day where I'm playing a game, but it's literally playing for myself, no one's talking, no one's engaging, no one's talking about if it's good or bad, if they're liking it, no one's talking to me, and at the end of the day, no one supports the stream either, why did I stream? I could have gone and done something else that day. What was the point? Correct? That's the whole point of being a live streamer. Putting out content that people find engaging, entertaining, and it says they find it engaging and entertaining, they want that content to continue, so they support it, so it will continue to be made. That's the point. Yes, literally any game I play, if no one likes it, no one engages with it, no one's talking about it, and no one supports it, that's a failure. Like, that's the dumbest question you could ask on any streamer's stream, because the answer is always the fucking same. We don't sit here to fucking play games for ourselves. I could turn the stream off and do that. Right? What do I need the stream for? I mean, what a dumb question. The whole idea, again, is that, and I've told you my philosophy, if I'm playing a game that resonates with me, and I'm having a good time with said game, correct? And then that is now transposed through the stream, and you're seeing that level of enjoyment. Or maybe it could be the flip side too. Maybe it's the level of frustration. It's a bad game, and I'm frustrated at it, and I'm raging at it. It could go both ways. But whatever. That level of emotion resonates with the audience. The audience is now having a good time. So now they're going to express that satisfaction through engagement on the stream. They will talk about it in the chat. They will like the stream. They will leave comments on the videos, etc. Once they see how this is a give and take that everyone's enjoying, you want to see that content continue. Oh, I think I'll support today's stream. I'll support this video because I really like it and I want to see this kind of content continue on. So here's a membership. Here's a super chat. Here's a tip. Here's a super thanks. That's how it works. I can't believe I have to explain to you how the economy of content creation works, but I guess I have to because you asked the question. Okay? So yes, if literally it's a dead stream and no one's having a good time and no one's, you know, giving any kind of positivity towards the stream, yes, it'll be a failure, and I probably won't want to keep playing the game. Correct. And that will go for any game, whether that's Street Fighter, an RPG, a shooter, an action-based game, a driving game, a puzzle game, you know, one of these weirdo party games, whatever it is, it's always the same. It never changes. That's life. That's, you know, or else I'll play it for myself. Turn the stream off. I'll play it for myself. Common sense. Okay. If I reload my saves too much, I'm not going to rewatch Baldur's Gate. I don't reload saves. When do I do that? The only time I reload a save is if the game has an issue, remember? Any RPG like this that I play, my philosophy has always been, let it stick. Unless there's a huge error, like I didn't understand something, like the game presents me with a question, I don't know what the question means, and I pick something and the whole fucking game fucks up because of it, that's different. But in general, I don't save scum and reload to see 10 different options and then I cherry pick the best option. I don't do that. When have I ever done that, right? That's something that is, I feel, is against the philosophy of the game in general, especially a first-time playthrough when it's the first time ever you're playing a game and you genuinely don't know what's going on. You want to see your genuine outcome based on your choices, or else what's the point of playing? If literally your whole idea of playing an RPG is to be an ultimate godlike character that controls the entire universe and situation and melds it to your whims, why did you play? Right? Like, what the hell is that? I'm not for that at all. I want an honest first-time playthrough of any RPG. I want my choices to stick, you know? So there you go. There you go. We'll find out. We'll see what happens. Starting Monday.
I got the drip go. 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 I got the drip go.
It's like a faucet that's dripping. You can't make it stop.
So what do you want me to do? Have a mute button that every second I'm tapping the mute button just in case I'm gonna have to clear? Like, this is what I mean, these dumb kids. This is what it is, it's dumb kids.